Hello! Here's another alumni vlog for today. Before I begin, I just wanted to let you know, today I'm not really wearing the most appropriate shirt. I should be wearing a solid colored shirt. Unfortunately, it's patterned today, so I'm sorry if it's distracting. Next time, I'll make sure to wear a solid shirt. Also, I wanted to let you know, if you have any feedback from past vlogs or today's vlog, let me know. So let's begin. Our first alumni is Brian Minch. Brian entered the Learning Center in February 2000. He's originally from New Hampshire. He attended a public school there and came to the Learning Center in 2000 and graduated in 2003. After that, he attended NTID for 1 year and decided to come back home and enter the workforce. He worked for a landscaping company and then proceeded to work for a construction company. His current job is that he works for a construction company. He does some great work, working on the roads, paving as well, and also the pipes under the roads. All his family, they're doing well. They still live in New Hampshire. And also, he's a proud married man. He married Julie just recently. They live in a new house. And once they settle in, they do have a cat named Lucy. Lucy lives at his parents' house right now, but hopefully soon she'll be back with Brian. There were lots of people that attended the wedding. It was a gorgeous day. It was actually supposed to rain all day, but it turned into a beautiful sunny day. His hobbies include camping, going to the beach, just being outdoors, being together with friends and family. Of course, his heart is with sports. He loves softball, flag football, and he participates in different leagues. Just this past summer, he was supposed to compete in a big softball tournament. Fortunately, he didn't play because there was a freak accident the night before. He was in the kitchen, and sure enough, he hurt his pinky toe. So he wasn't able to compete in the tournament, but they had plenty of players and substitutes. They actually won the championship. So, great job, team. A special memory of the Learning Center? You know, there's so many memories to think about, but he mentioned that because he was from New Hampshire, public schools, he felt that the opportunities were really limited. So when he came to the Learning Center, wow, he learned how to share, how to be a team player with everyone, because of the deaf community that's here. How has the Learning Center impacted his life today? Well, he said that he's met so many people out in the community, and he's really a people person because of the community that's here. Also, like I said earlier, the Learning Center has taught him how to share, be a team player. Because we're a small school here, he applied those skills to the outside world. It was a really teachable moment. Now, who does he keep in touch with? He said he really likes to go to the Learning Center events. And that's really what I want from you all alumni, to get together, to be involved, just like Brian. We definitely see Brian around at different deaf events. He said he still keeps in touch with the class of '05 and '06. Now the third question, if you were stuck on an island with Max, what would you want? Brian said he would really want a boat. Not a raft, a boat. He would want a curriculum book. I said, what would you want with a curriculum book? And he said, well, if I was stuck on an island, why not set up a program like the Learning Center on this island? Great idea. And third, he would want to be stuck with food, of course, for survival. The next alumni that I want to showcase is Erin. Erin entered the Learning Center in 2001 and graduated in 2008. She attended Northern Essex after her graduation and really enjoyed her education there. She then proceeded to UTI in Norwood. She learned a lot in maintenance. After that, she decided to leave and enter the workforce and has been working since. She does have 2 jobs. She's a teacher's assistant at the Reads program in 4th, 5th, and 6th grades. She said it's quite challenging. You have to learn how to be patient and how to deal with the children. She also works in a group home. I asked her what her hobbies are. She said, I just can't keep still. I can't stay at home. I love being active and going out, doing things. She mentioned that she loves to scuba dive. She also loves riding motorcycles, just being on the road and having her thoughts to herself. She especially loves time with her family and friends. Her dream is to live on a farm, have the rural life. I asked if everything is going okay with her family, and she said absolutely. She said, I have 2 nephews, but I'd love to have two children of my own. She still has her beautiful husky, Stoli. Erin did say she'd love to have 2 dogs of her own, a Great Dane. If you haven't seen what a Great Dane looks like, I suggest you Google it. And then she also said she would love a lab. She just would love for these 2 dogs to live on the farm with her and have some beautiful land to share. Now, a special memory of the Learning Center? She said she really cherishes her time with the sports teams here at the Learning Center. She really enjoyed basketball and soccer. She had some great memories. It really didn't matter if they won or lost. Just being on the sports team was a great experience. And how has the Learning Center impacted her? She said both athletically and educationally she has learned from these experiences. It made her who she is today. She's really grown. Who does she keep in touch with? Actually, she keeps in touch with me and Natalia Zaluska. Natalia actually lives close to her, so it's easy to keep in touch. Erin did mention that she's often working and being called into work, so she feels stuck, so she can't be in touch with so many people as what she'd like. If she was stuck on an island, what would she want? She would want a water bottle, of course. Scuba diving equipment, of course, to keep busy. I thought that was a great idea. And the third one, she would want her dog, Stoli. Our next alumni is Christopher Hale. Chris entered the Learning Center in 1995 and graduated in 2008. Prior to the Learning Center, he went to Horace Mann School and then Beverly School for the Deaf. Chris said, of course, the Learning Center is the best. He spent a long time here. After graduating here, he went to Northern Essex, enjoyed his education there, and continued his education at Bunker Hill in the field of human service counseling. And he's still there. I asked him if he worked, and he said, right now my work is being a student. I'm really invested. But he does want to look for a job, maybe on campus. I asked how his family is, and he said, I really just need to focus on myself right now and have fun. I asked what he does for hobbies. He said, I just enjoy going with the flow. exercising, walking, reading, drawing. A special memory of the Learning Center? He said, well, the prom. Sophomore year, he went to the prom and he won the title of prom king. He said he danced all night to the point where he was soaked. It was great exercise for him. The Learning Center has impacted his life today through different memories. He said through his counselor, staff, and students. He felt like he took for granted the community that he had here. And after he graduated, he realized how close all these people here at the Learning Center are. He still is in touch with Alex Kellum and Paul Bellevue. He actually called them the Powder Puff Boys because they were just a good friendship. Who does he still keep in touch with? Well, he still keeps in touch with Paul, like I said. We call him PJ, and Alex. They meet halfway and get together. And of course, Facebook. He's still in touch with different alumni through Facebook. Now, the third question, if he was stuck on an island with Max, what would he bring? He said he must have a flashlight. He's afraid of falling. He wants to make sure he can see at night. And, of course, those spider webs. He doesn't want to walk through those spider webs. Number 2 is that he would want a survival book, just to make sure that he can continue surviving on the island. And the third, he wanted an apple, particularly a red apple, while he's reading his survival book. So, that's it for today. That's our alumni vlog. See you next week, and thanks for watching.